what I'm going to do is really subtly, vindictively build her up to the extent where she can't possibly meet your expectations. So, like, please welcome to the stage, literally better than Jesus, Louise, Leigh!
I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and go, Penn Badgley. Also, for the record, let it be noted, I'm a 46-year-old woman, hesitated because I'm nearly 47 now, did you know? 46-year-old woman, and yes, I do swear I can wring out my pyjamas every morning. Yeah, the perimenopause is spicier than it would sound. We got one in. No, another one in. Oh, fucking hell, too right now. Anyway, it's marvellous. It's marvellous. Of course, the menopause represents the end of my reproductive usefulness and subsequent death. So you guys can probably tell from the way that I talk that I get an organic vegetable delivery. I live just up the road. I live in the Montpellier St Andrews area. It's a lovely middle class area, isn't it? It's a lovely middle class area. But it's a left-leaning middle class area. And so what that means is that we really don't want to make you uncomfortable with how comfortable we are. You know, so if we should do a shop at Waitrose, we will make sure to bring it home in our Aldi bag for lunch. And it's a terrific rush to make sure you're in the right catchment area for a school that is both good and pleasingly diverse. That's the kind of area I live in. I'm a mum, and God, that is an expensive hobby. I mean, right from the get-go, do you give me a cheer if you're a parent? Oh. No, keep it that way! No, God, it's an expensive hobby. You know, you can spend £1,000 on a pram. £1,000, and it doesn't even have any weapons. Right, if I'm going to spend £1,000 on a pram now, right, I'd want it to transform into like a mighty robot, right? And I want my baby's face behind bulletproof glass, and I'd want it to karate kick its way out of mother care, and I'd want it to on the Gloucester Road. Right, up to the school gate, right, up to the school gate at the pleasingly diverse school, right, find all those smug bitches. Oliver's so talented! And then when they're all just lying there, in a pool of blood and Bowden, just be like, yeah, nothing to see, just a pushchair. We could call it Optimus Pram. Pretty poor pun, really, at the end of it, wasn't it? But it's a good build-up, I think. Yeah, so my kids have grown out of the pram stage, though. They're differently shit. If I want to go out, I'd have to load them up into a vehicle. I just go to the top of the stairs, and I go, darlings, come and put your shoes on. Boys, come and put your shoes on! Guys, can you hear me? Come and put your shoes on! Now everyone's waiting! Everyone's waiting! Come and put your shoes on! boys. Shoes. It's much easier. So the other day, I was practicing that bit at home. I was practicing at home, and my downstairs neighbour, who's a GP, came upstairs, knocked on my door. Hi, Louise. Just wanted to check you're okay. Everything's okay. And the kids are okay. And I said, no, it's absolutely fine, they're at school. I'm just practicing. But when they get home, the little fuckers. So when my children were about 7 or 8, they went through a phase, one of them went through a phase of being a bit frightened in his bedroom alone at night. Did anyone here have something like living under their bed? Did you have something under your bed when you were little?
I did not.
No imagination. It's fine. Any of the creatives, maybe? I had a witch who lived under my bed, and I had to leap. Oh look, it's like that's my bed. Leap like that, so that she wouldn't grab my ankles and pull me under. Yes, Jen, is that familiar? No, look at you. Look at you with millennials with your no anxiety till you're grown-ups. But it all out of the way in the 70s, guys. Anyway, a friend of mine told me recently that she had a Frisian cow. And another friend, most terrifyingly of all, I think, had the singer Grace Jones. Under there, yeah. Anyway, we were sitting watching telly, my husband, the man my mother calls, oh, poor Stephen. We're sitting watching the telly, we're watching something like, I don't know, sex, death, murder, something like that. And we're watching the telly, and the door swings open, so we pause the telly, and then we look around, and there's our little boy, oh, bless him, rosy cheeks, blue jammies, his blue bear by the ankle, like if Christopher Robin shopped at Primark. And then we realise we've paused the telly on a man both fucking and killing a prostitute. So we turn off the telly and we say, oh, darling, why are you downstairs? And he says, I'm frightened. And I said, oh, darling, what's frightening you? But what I was thinking was, yes, get in, because I actually know the answer to this one. It's amazing. I've been on Pinterest, and I know that what you do with this problem is you get an empty squirty bottle, Ecover probably, and you fill it with lavender water and glitter, and you put a sticker on it that says something like, witch repellent, or, no more Frisian cows, or Grace, go away. And you go to your child's bedroom, and you go round the bedroom, like that. Oh, and the bad thing can't come back. Problem solved. Go to bed. Right? So I said, oh, darling, what's frightening you? And he said, it's the blackness of infinity. Because it goes all the way onwards forever and ever. And all the way backwards forever and ever. And I said to poor Stephen, we're going to need a bigger bottle. And then I thought, what can I do? What would my mum do? But I was raised in the church, so my mum would have said, oh yeah, but God. Problem solved, go to bed. Right? And I'm an atheist now. And so I don't have that. You know? I really wanted to just say, yeah, that is pretty fucking terrifying. But instead, I went, da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Hey.
Come on, son. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 No, this one, hey. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Hey. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Hey. Da-da-da-da. 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 Problem solved. Go to bed. I did that bit at a gig the other day, for the first time actually, and this guy comes up to me at the end of the show and he goes, "That bit, what was that bit?" He was foreign. Was that bit about how you can face existential angst with the power of collective song and dance? And I said, it is now.